I'm Kanye West, and this is why Pygmalion is considered a feminist text, despite the ridiculousness of my fair lady.
After watching the film My Fair Lady, one could conclude that the text it was derived from, Pygmalion, is quite anti-feminist. After all, in the movie, it is implied that Eliza Doolittle stays with Henry Higgins, who has done nothing but treat her horribly throughout the duration of the film. Rather, in Pygmalion, Eliza realizes that she is free to do as she chooses and marries Freddie Eynsford Hill. It should be clear that choosing Freddie does not make Eliza any less independent. She marries him because she wants to. George Bernard Shaw makes it clear in the epilogue that Eliza and Higgins would simply not work out. Shaw says that Eliza feels free to pick and choose because of her young age, and she could not come between Higgins and his mother. Eliza believes that she could never obtain a complete grip of Higgins. Furthermore, Eliza knows that Higgins does not have the makings of a married man in him. Also, as a side note, in the epilogue of the play, Shaw plainly states that Eliza does not like Higgins. Though she is interested in him and what makes him work, he does not need her and she does not need him. She is worth no more to him than his slippers. The ending of My Fair Lady does no justice to the memory of George Bernard Shaw, who wanted nothing more than for people to realize that Higgins and Eliza should not be together. It should be noted that George Bernard Shaw did not intend for the ending that is depicted in My Fair Lady. When his play first premiered, women still could not vote, and Shaw wished for this to change. Instead of writing a romance, like many have misinterpreted Pygmalion to be, Shaw wished to advocate for women's suffrage and for the end of the class system in Britain. As Handiani says, Eliza is independent both when she is with Higgins and without. She tries to make her own living working as a flower girl because she would rather not be a burden to her father. She eventually proves that she can earn money without any help from her father. Additionally, Handiani says, Eliza's independence is seen through her decision to leave Higgins, which is why it was important to Shaw that the original ending remained intact. He wanted to show that a female character could do well without the assistance of a man. During the 19th century, women were expected to stay home and do chores, never having the option to get an education. Eliza, however, does just the opposite. She works hard to take care of herself, then eventually becomes educated and starts a flower shop. George Bernard Shaw did everything in his power to keep his story from being changed. In 1938, Shaw wrote a screenplay for a movie version of Pygmalion, but the producer secretly filmed his own ending in which Higgins and Eliza remain together. Shaw even refused to grant rights for a musical version, but My Fair Lady was made after his death.
Thank you for watching. That was the end of the video. Here's the website page. My name is Kanye West. Director, My Fair Lady, Warner Bros. Pictures, 1960.